There's a new Edge of Eternity's creature making its rounds through Standard at the moment that I think is extremely busted. So I figured today, let's give it a shot. Alright guys, today's deck list was built around a very powerful new Edge of Eternity's card that if I had to rank it, it's probably somewhere near my top 5. It's that good. I think this card is absolutely insane. It's Cosmogrand Zenith. This is a 3-mana creature that's a 2/4 body, but what makes this card really crazy is it can run away with games really fast with its ability to create these tokens or buff your entire field, and the way you do that is by casting a second spell per turn. Now, I've seen this build in Orzhov, I've seen it in Esper, I've seen people using the self-bounce tactics, which we are going to be using today, but today I also wanted to exploit one other thing that I think people are forgetting about is maybe the Discover. If you have things like the Geological Appraiser that can Discover, you're going to be casting this card for, let's say, 4 on the following turn, you're going to Discover for 3, and you get to cast the spell for free, meaning that you get to trigger the Zenith, so you don't always have to be able to bounce something back to your hand. You can actually get some value out of both the Appraiser and the Atali's Favor. Atali's Favor is another really great spell that, you know, you get to discover that 3, which is really nice. But there's one other card I want to talk about because we're running red. The Thunder of Unity, man. I feel like this card was built for this occasion because the synergistic nature of this card with Zenith is crazy because you get to draw the 2 cards for paying the 3 mana. This comes down and it becomes a saga that triggers 2 other, you know, levels to the saga. These other levels are basically you get to drain your opponent whenever creatures enter the battlefield. You get to drain them for 1 life, you gain 1 life. What makes that so great is if you get this down onto the battlefield, you draw your 2 cards, and then the following turn, it triggers for that secondary ability. You can bounce it right back to your hand with, like, let's say a Pixie for 1. And, you know, if it's your second spell that you cast for the turn, which it should be, you're going to trigger that Zenith for 2 bodies, drain the opponent, the Pixie's going to come down, drain them again, and then you're going to get the card back to your hand to cast again. So there's so much card value in that. There's so much card advantage built into that. Where we really kind of struggle with this deck is in the early game. We got to make sure that we have permanents that are, you know, valuable to get down no matter what the occasion, which is why we run 4 momentum breakers. This can either kill something or discard a card from your opponent's hand. You need something to kick off the game because a lot of your early game stuff is going to be like the Pixies and bounce stuff that you don't really want to cast right away. So things like the momentum breaker is really good. Nowhere to Run's another great removal spell, but sometimes you're not going to have an opponent play something on your turn 2 and you're not going to want to cast this, and you're going to be stuck with this and, like, let's say a couple bounce spells in your hand. That's where I see the, you know, the games kind of go sideways. But once you get to turn 3 and 4 and you can start discovering, things get really, really fun. And then I did add in Star Cage. I know some people might think that this might be a little strange because it does take your 1/1 tokens and your, you know, your Pixies and your Kyrians off the battlefield, but I feel like this against, like, let's say landfall has been really helpful because there's a lot of games where they get really wide on you, and then things like the momentum breaker picks off, like, let's say a Llanowar elf when you really need to take out a Tifa or like something bigger like the Hydra. So the Star Cage is a nice way to just clear the field and give you much better targets and you know, things to hit with the breaker and stuff. So I think it's a really important card, especially in this very aggressive best of 1 meta. You kind of have to have something that can sweep the board like that, and if you bounce it with the Pixie, you can replay it again later too, which is really fun. I've hit life gain players like that, and they don't like it. So anyways, have fun with the video. We'll see you guys back here at the end. Thanks for watching. Peace. All right, we're finally getting around to playing some Zenith, and man, this card is pretty absurd. I've been having some really good games with it, and yeah, I like the way it's been playing. I love how it can take over a game in, you know, an absolute instant, especially if you have 2 on the battlefield at once. But hopefully with Discover, we can really exploit this ability on this card. That's the goal here today, which is why we're playing it in Mardu over Esper. I know there's Esper decks out there and then even Orzhov and stuff like that, but I'm having a lot of fun with the red so we can do some Discover stuff. All right. A land off the top is not exactly ideal, but you know what? It's not terrible either. Here comes the Deep Cavern Bat. No, it's a Demon Wall. Demon Wall. Is it time already to play it? Maybe. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and get it down. They're probably going to play an Annex on this turn. Or a Slasher or something like that. I would like to get some removal stuff so I can start bouncing it back and forth. Zombie, not Demon? That's weird. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a little bit. I mean, it is mono black, let's be real. And then a Duress misses completely. We love that. We love the miss on the duress. Another Zenith here maybe? Or should we play it safe? I think we should probably play it safe. We'll flash in the flanker here, do a little bit of scrying. We're in a good spot right now. We're not under any sort of pressure, which is really good because we don't have any removal in our hand, which, I mean, if this was like landfall and we didn't have that removal, it would have been really bad. All right, what's good about that is it's probably not going to get any attacks through because we're going to have a ton of chump blockers off of the Zenith. I mean, both of these are pretty good, but I think I have plenty of bounce with the Pixie. I think Atali's Favor, though, can stay. So Zenith first, into a Pixie. Create some bodies to chump block, and then we bounce back the flanker to our hand, and we get our tap land in. Let's go. All right, so now we got the Atali's Favor. That's going to allow us to trigger the Zenith off of one spell, essentially, which is really helpful. And the Slasher, I may actually just double block with the Pixie, because I really want that gone. I know it comes back, but it'll be temporarily gone. Okay, there goes that plan. Hero's Downfall, though, not on the Zenith, is kind of crazy. Why would you not blow up the Zenith there? I don't know. But hey, thank you, I guess. Please and thank you on that one. And another Zenith. I'll take it. Shoot. I'll never be mad at a second Zenith here. And we will instant speed the Kyrian into play. These both can block. Yeah, let's just pass on that for now. What's really cool is I can bounce the Atali's Favor back to my hand, you know? Ooh, destroy target creature. Yeah, I think I let him have that, but I am going to take that Atali's Favor back. I think the Atali's Favor is more important than the Zenith because we've already got one over here. That's 2 Zeniths down, though, which doesn't feel very great. I mean, it is 2, right? I think. Or no. Oh, yeah, it is 2. Okay. We will be doing this. All right, that'll delay that Slasher a little bit for us, giving me some time. Land is fine. Kieran. Sure. It triggers the Zenith. And it'll allow me to bounce the Atali's Favor again. And 2 over the top. Perfect. We're cooking now, guys. We're cooking. I would really like to draw into my draw spell, like my my enchantment. My Saga would be really nice right about now. I forget the name of the card, but it's really good for generating a ton of value over time. Maybe another Pixie could be good too. Demon Wall finally going to be making some attacks happening here. All right, first things first. Let's get this in. Do a little scry. That's good. It's actually pretty good, but I think I pass on both of these for now. All right, so 3, 4, 5. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. We're out of here. That's pretty good. I actually think I want to play that right now. Let's do this. Let's go here. Scry. Definitely don't need any of that. Let's take out the Slasher permanently here. And we'll put some 1/1 counters on everybody. Seems pretty good to me. I don't see why not. You know what? Send that too. Let's put some serious pressure on the opponent here. Perfect. I mean, if the Demon Wall is going to go, that's big news for us. Good stuff. Is it a sweeper, though? Is it Deadly Cover-Up? Is that why we're blocking like that? I'm at 26 life, though. Oh, okay. Just discarding? That's fine. They're trying to one-shot me with that and the Slasher. They're definitely running Bloodletter Aclazotz. There's no secret about that anymore. What do we got for damage here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, they're dead. They're dead, but let's just play this anyways. Thunder of Unity. Okay, actually, they might be alive. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, they're still dead. Beautiful. I could have played the Pixie, bounced that back to my hand, got everyone a 1/1 counter, and still would have, you know, had more damage to spare, but didn't even need it. Let's go. GG's. All right, we got the opponent going first. Our hand is not keepable. There's just not enough early game interactive pieces here. And, you know, the Kieran is not a good just turn 2 by itself. That's a lot better. Potentially, oh man, if this is a graveyard deck and I throw this away, I'm going to feel so bad. But if it's aggro and I throw this away, I'm going to feel so bad. It's probably more likely aggro than it is graveyard. But man, I've been wrong before. Okay. Is it Landfall or is it Yuna? Those are like the decks that I've been seeing a lot of. Landfall, Yuna. Okay, so it's Landfall. Which I'm actually glad I kept these. Feeling good about that. A lot of Adventures in. Why are we having the Adventures in? Is it because we're self-bouncing those back to our hand to replay? Or no creatures yet either, which is very strange. I mean, the fact that they don't have, you know, any other colors but green, though, makes me feel pretty safe about getting the Zenith down, especially because there's not a big creature to throw its damage at its face, you know? I'm guessing they're running Ugin. At this point, it's feeling like more like an Ugin ramp deck with the Adventurers in and stuff, but I don't know. This Landfall card right here is throwing me for a loop. I guess let's do this. I don't know. Yeah, let's do this, I guess. And hope for a Pixie off the top. No Pixie. All right. Nowhere to run. I mean, it should be good here, but it's not because the opponent's not playing a single creature yet. So, man, we're in a weird spot here. There's an elf finally seeing some targets. Okay, now it's starting to feel like Landfall again. I suppose we get this down. Let's play another one of these. Really? Man, we're not drawing very well here, are we? At least we get to gain some life and drain the opponent here, thanks to our Zenith comboed off with our enchantment over here. Man, okay, there we go. I mean, we're doing okay. I just need some bouncing effects to get some of these back to my hand to replay them. We're getting flooded. That's the real issue I'm having here. All right, this is a really good spell. Hopefully it can find me a Pixie or something that can bounce. There it is, Pixie, just like that. And I get back my card draw. And we just keep draining them here with my enchantments, which is getting doubled up on, by the way. Holy cow. Yeah, GG's. Oh my God, that's actually insane. I don't think I've ever had double triggers off of those before. That was a first. Double triggers off of the Unity is insane with the Zenith popping off. My goodness. Okay, what do we think of this hand here? Actually looks really good. Yeah, we'll keep this. This looks fine. Got the Theater on turn 1, which can surveil hopefully into more lands. I do need to get a third land drop. Okay. Oh, I love Atali's Favor there. Zenith. I need it, man. I need it, but not having a land is so tragic. Oh, man. I can't believe I'm potentially throwing this away. I mean, we have to find a land, right? We have to. I'm gonna bank on us finding a land here, which is probably not gonna happen because I'm greedy. Oh, we got it. Oh, no way. Okay. I'm actually gonna play this first to test the waters because this could be Boros Burn. And I don't want my Zenith to just die. Oh man, I don't have a kill spell for that, unfortunately. I do have this though. Give me another land? No, no. Itali's Favor, huh? Okay, well, I think we attack. We play the Pixie. Balloon Man is really scary because I have a feeling they're going to be copying things like the new Angel that gives a bunch of tokens, because I've tried to do something like this myself. I'm actually curious to see what they do with the Balloon Man combo, because I was trying to play the what is it, the Sun, gosh, what's the name of it? I just played it yesterday. Oh man, I can't believe I don't remember the name. I guess we get Zenith down. I don't know if I should be worried about the opponent's build or not, if I should be worried about like removal. I don't think I should be. It seems like they're doing token stuff. Okay. People seem to really love this new console card. It's quite the popular draw spell. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. All right, that's a good spell. That's a really good spell, but I really need to trigger the Zenith here, so let's do this. Looks like they're searching for something that they can't seem to find right now. Let's get in. I appreciate a good banter with the opponent here. There's probably going to be a sweeper here. Okay, double lightning helix is fine. I mean, having to use up 2 spells for 1 is always a good positive for us, but the life gain that they receive off of that is kind of crazy. Wait, did they not? Huh? Oh, they didn't even kill the Zenith. Okay. Had me a little worried there for a second. I would like to blow that up somehow if I could, but I don't see how I can do that. So instead, let's just get this down. Man, they're gonna be able to copy this every turn though. Did something leave the battlefield this turn? No, but I do have to cast this if I want to use the Zenith's ability. I guess it's you. Let's just start scaling upwards a little bit so we can get more damage through. All right, man, we're missing so many land drops here today. It's crazy. I hate that I've given them this Jolly Balloon Man with the Beza combo over and over again, though, because they're never going to lose enough life for me to get anything done. But unfortunately, I don't have the right kill spells at the right time. It appears. Okay. What's the plan, guys? What's the plan? I think it's to go over the top with the Pixie. And then Momentum Breaker. They lose their 1/1 token. I know that. It's fine. I'm gonna flash into Kieran on their turn. I still think we win this game strictly because of my flyers, but I'm so confused why they're not copying their Beza though more. So they got 6 cards to my 6. Okay, so they're not drawing any cards, but they will be getting tokens and gaining some life. Which means my Momentum Breaker doesn't work as well anymore. I was hoping that they weren't going to do something like that, but... Chico! Ugh, okay, they get a spell back. Looks like they're going to take Get Lost. Or Lightning Helix? Okay, sure. All right, I'm gonna Kieran and bounce that back to my hand. I don't know, man. I don't know. Tali's Favor. But I can't do anything until Chico's gone. I just don't have the answer here, guys. I'm so unlucky at the moment. I guess let's just try to get this bigger so I can get through the Chico. I'm keeping that on top just strictly so I make sure I get the 1/1 counters here. Okay, and then we throw it away. Yeah, I'll pay the 2 life. Okay. And then we'll get the Momentum Breaker back. Not that it matters. Not that it matters. The only other way I think I can get through this defense here, guys, is really by getting my my Unity. If I can get a Unity and deal damage just by playing my creatures on the battlefield, that could be a way to get through their defenses. But unfortunately, I just don't think it's possible. I'm pretty sure that we just lose this one. We had too slow of a start. It was absolutely winnable. Don't get me wrong. It was for sure winnable, but we just got a little unlucky with this one. All right, they get to copy the spell. That's kind of crazy. Go 18 cards deep for 2 cards. pretty much any card they want in their deck is going to be theirs for this turn. So yeah, Lightning Helix there. And then the attack. I'm just going to concede. I think that's fair. It is what it is. Good game. Good game. We could have done so much better, though. That's tough. All right, now this hand is sweet. We're keeping this one. Momentum Breaker to start things off with some Kieran's to bounce it a ridiculous amount of times, and then some card draw off the Unity. I mean, can't get any better than that, literally. All right, so the opponent plays Demir, apparently. Okay, so I think with Demir, the Momentum Breaker should be pretty good because it's not a super go wide strategy. I mean, they could play... Oh, never mind. There is it. Just kidding. I still feel pretty good about my Momentum Breaker kind of carrying the weight here. Oh, Zenith off the top is so good. All right. I could even flash the Kyrian in here to block the show off. That could be pretty spicy, depending on how they play these next couple of turns. Huh. This has warp. What does this do exactly? So it says, when this creature enters, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Oh, I know what that card is. Okay. It's just an alternate art of it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I flash into Kyrian here. I'm pretty sure they play the slick shot. Maybe I can get a jump block on it. That'd be amazing. Or not. I mean, they still could, but why would they not play that after they cast this? You know what I mean? So. All right, interesting choice by the opponent here not to do anything except for draw a card. They missed a land drop. That's kind of unfortunate for them. And a burn spell for the... okay, sure. I have no issues with that play. All right, next turn we got the Unity, and we can even... I mean, Momentum Breaker or Kyrian, whatever we choose. All right, another one of these deals 1 damage to my creature. That's fine. Don't really care. 4 damage to the face, though, with a 2-mana creature. Oh, it's 3. Okay. I was gonna say that's pretty good, but... All right. Sure. Do I pay 2 life here so I can trigger the Zenith? I don't know. I do not know. I think I actually... That has haste, man. That's so unfortunate. I think I get rid of this card in their hand, right? So yeah, I think I do this. And we do this. I think that's the right move. I don't love the fact that they, have these haste flyers. Draw a card. Oh, we know that card is. They were trying to draw a boatload of cards off of that. I'm glad we stopped it. That's huge. And then shock to the face. Okay, we know their deal now. We know exactly what they have and what to expect here. Lightning strike. Oh no, I think we're just dead here. Yeah, lightning strike to the face wins them the game. Unless I eat this and save myself, of course. Let's do this first. Okay. And then let's bounce. Let's bounce the nowhere to run back. Let's bounce nowhere to run back to my hand. Attack, and that brings my speed up to 2, which means that their next spell, this lightning strike, we know about that, isn't going to be too big of a deal. All right, so how much life do I have total here? How much life total do we have left over? 2. So I can't use my Unity. Wish I could. I wish I could. All right, this is not going to be super helpful at the moment. Plus, I'm just going to bounce it right back to my hand. I have to try to get as much damage through as I possibly can here. We got to try to end this game before they get these flyers down. Oh, I got lethal. I didn't even realize I had lethal. I didn't even do the math on that yet. GG's. Good win, though. Oh, my God. That was by the skin of our teeth. That's for sure. The damage I dealt there, I wasn't looking at my creatures and how much damage I was going to deal. I thought I was going to come up just short, and I was going to try to block with the Kieran here against our opponent's, flyers that they had. But I did remember after swinging through that they deal 1 damage on entry to a creature. So that could have ended up pretty bad for me if I didn't end up having lethal, but I was hoping that was going to carry me through, but it wouldn't have. If they hit a land, they would have won. So I'm glad we had lethal. All right, what do you think of this hand right here? This is kind of a tough one right here, guys. I don't think we keep this one. I know I have Zenith. If I get a 3rd land drop, this could be really good, but we're a little bit slow too with the removal. I think I'm gonna have to mulligan this one, guys. This one feels a little bit better because I've got the trajectory right for an early removal and then the star cage as well. Some good card draw here. Yeah, we'll keep this and we'll throw away the favor for now. I like having more reactive pieces here if I'm going second, so for things like that. All right, well, that's unfortunate because I can't actually kill it with a -2/2. That's wild that there's a 1-drop with 3 toughness these days, but that's power scaling for you. That's power creep. Oh, there we go. I'll take that. Momentum breaker. Have at it. I'm really glad I got a 3rd land drop there because I really got to be able to get this unity down if I can. The consoles is a bit of a trouble card for us just because obviously we're going to be spamming a bunch of creature tokens that is going to be generating them life. Let's see. Am I too scared? I mean, I'm not really that scared of that card, am I? I'm going to go here. Taking a lot of damage though to play this is not ideal, but what can you do? I'm very curious to know what this deck is all about though, because Overseer and Cecil and consoles, it's not really making a lot of sense to me. It seems like it's like a life gain deck, but I could do a couple of things here. I could take out, if I play this, so I suppose I could do this and then just go with the trajectory. A little bit of lost value there by not being able to gain life off of the unity, but I do have to answer the problems on the board because it just gets a little bit more difficult to deal with the board the wider they go, so that'll be fine. Oh, okay. I mean, sure, if they want to scoop it up, I'll take it. Why not? GG's. All right, see, I'm a little bit more comfortable to keep a hand like this going first with the Zenith on 3. Plus, I've got a little bit of removal here early on too, so definitely a keep here. Let's see what the opponent's doing here. They're going second. Did they take a mulligan? Let's see. Seems like they might. Yeah, they took a mulligan, which is good news for us. I think this is a tier up game here if I get this win. Okay, so we got a wizard generating piece here. That's kind of strange. Okay. Is it going to be Rakdos wizards? Are we just doing straight up wizard stuff? Or is that just because we're running tokens? Okay, so it might be just Rakdos wizards. It is. Interesting. I see. Okay. I mean, this probably dies, right? So I should probably just be smart here. Should probably just be smart and get rid of that, right? And then we get a queen. Okay. This says whenever it attacks, create an 0/1 black wizard creature token. Okay, sure. Let's get you down. And I guess you, but let's not create, let's not bounce. Well, I guess we can bounce a 1/1 token to get the counters. Might as well. All right, that gives me a pretty good situation here on board. That, the board state just grew pretty exponentially there. Zenith, I can imagine, is probably dead though. Oh, okay, no, they're gonna play their Kuja here, which is trying to transform eventually. Got to try to deal with that if I can. It's a good card, but I do need to be able to get it down on the second spell so I can get the Zenith trigger here. Missed. Okay. We missed on the land drop there. That's tough. So we're going to get a flip on this, which means what? It's a 4/6 Wizard, if a wizard you control would deal damage to a permanent, deals double that damage instead. Okay, so double the damage on these. That's not good. It's not like an emblem though, so if I can still kill the creature somehow, we'll be all right. And they haven't played any like non-creature spells yet, which is pretty funny enough. Sorry guys, allergies today have been a little bit off. All right. Oh, that's actually perfect. I can target that now specifically. I have to be able to get something off the battlefield though this turn. So if I do, I guess I could do this. Sack it. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's get rid of this little wizard. I actually don't have to sack it because the wizard dying. Forgot about that. Okay, so the wizard dies, which turns this void on, which means we target you. Absolutely beautiful. With a bit of a life swing there, thanks to our friend here, the Unity. And I think I swing over the top here. Oh man, my nose. My apologies. Okay, so this says what? I know they get a wizard token out of it, but what exactly does it do? It says sacrifice a creature of my choice. Okay. No hard feelings token. And a bolt wave. We are going to gain a little bit more life though again on our turn because of the Unity. Okay, and they're just going to full send here. Makes sense. Okay, they get another 0-1 wizard. Yeah, might as well make some blocks, right? Might as well. How did these get so big though? What did I miss here? Did they have prowess? They do have prowess. Okay. Wizards have prowess a lot of the times. Makes sense. What? What is that? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I didn't know I had that ability. I probably should have read the card in full. That's my bad. Yikes. I think we lost this one, guys. I think we might have lost this one, guys. Maybe not. I mean, Zenith is good. I do need it. And just the top deck has to be beautiful and overcooked. Enters tapped. Go over the top for 2. I'm only doing that. Well, I guess I could have blocked with it. Never mind. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I should have left that back to block. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to sacrifice something anyways. I cannot believe wizards are getting us right now. You know what I should have done is I probably should have just prioritized getting a cage, a star cage. All right, cool. We can finally trade with this guy. All right, so let's just sack this for now. I need to gain some life. And then we just gotta pray that we either get like a discover spell, another Unity, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I can hope for. There's the fell. All right, they got us. Wizards takes us down. I mean, maybe not, maybe not. Let's just put our faith in a Stargate, a star cage. Maybe could get a star cage. Could get a star cage. I mean, it does shut down the confident here. Land. Give him a land, please. One time for me. Give him a land. Let them run out of juice one time. Oh, thank God. Okay. Might as well. It's one less damage I take when they cast a spell here, and I can sack it to I can sack it to gain more life. Okay, another wizard. Ah, but I forget these ones deal damage to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, is it 5 because of this? Yeah, it's 5. All right, we're one spell away from death here. Why not? These can't attack into me and do any damage, so I'm gonna hit them so I can get this speed up to 4 here, so I can get more life gain off of my breaker and then keep myself alive for one more turn. Assuming they don't attach that first. Okay, they're attaching it first. Did they draw a spell? Doesn't seem that they drew a spell. Okay. Oh my god, there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. Oh, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We got this now. We got this now. Ah, that's a tough card. It deals 3. No, it does 2 damage. Okay. I mean, yes, please, right? Yes, please. Oh my god, we're gonna win this one, guys. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe that. Dude, another one where we just barely scraped by. Holy smokes. And we move up a tier, which means we don't go back if we lose. Dude, I thought that was I thought we were done. Talk about a comeback. All right, well, win, lose, or draw, we've had a pretty darn good run here. Very happy with the outcome of this video, no matter what. Man, this deck has been... This has been one in the making for so long that I'm very, very happy right now. I feel like things went extremely well. I'll drop this down first. I don't love the idea of taking damage from my my lands here against this matchup, but I do need to get double white commitment for the Star Cage. Nowhere to run is going to be nice because it can bypass any sort of Snakeskin Veil nonsense. Okay. So you're gonna leave it open, huh? Do I take damage or do I just play this? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I really want to take damage here. Okay. I mean, Landfall is probably one of the better matchups we have, just strictly because we have so much good early game removal. We've kind of tailored our entire deck around beating the Landfall players, so I feel pretty good about this matchup. All right, gonna take their field here, and the elf is going to... Oh, they're gonna play another creature. Okay, well, I guess for our final game, we're gonna get a pretty early concede from the opponent because I don't think they're gonna want to stick around after this. Oh man, feels really bad. Huh, maybe they do. I thought for sure we'd get a concede on that one, but... This deck is like how to beat mono green 101, you know? All right. I mean, that's pretty good for sure. One card in hand can't be too scary, right? Famous last words. I'm going Zenith here. I'm going Zenith. They didn't have a land on that last one, so it's got to be a spell. Okay, so they just drew the Fabled Passage, and this is either a creature. At least it's not a Chocobo to double their landfall effects, it appears. But it could be like a Snakeskin Veil or like a pump spell or a fight spell. There's a lot of things it could be. But it jumps right to the attack step as though it's not an instant speed spell. Okay. Okie dokie. Chocobo down. Oh, Tifa's down. Okay. Chocobo down now. All right. And we've got the Thunder of Unity. I mean, we're in such good shape right now. It's not even funny. Like, we're going to reload next turn and then, you know, bounce it back to my hand to do it all over again. So on and so forth. I am really shocked they didn't get all these back. Why would you not use that to go get these back? Very strange. Strange tactics. Let's play you. I guess let's play you. All right, we know they're gonna be playing their Hydra next turn, right? So I should probably guarantee that I hit this. GG's, let's go. I mean, it was a great run, guys. It was a great run, and I'm still not too sure what to think about the deck, if I'm being completely honest, because I'm telling you guys, we went through so many trials and tribulations with this thing, but man, it is feeling so good as of late. So I don't know. GG's though. I love it. I love the way I love when you go off with it. It feels so good and so much fun.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic. Yeah, that's magic. Yeah. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.